You're listening to Pushing Underground Radio with DJ Awesome Wells. Hello, my friends, and welcome along to Rhymes and Riddims, my weekly Tuesday show where I play you the best in reggae, dub, hip-hop, and ska. I've got a fantastic show coming up for you today, including some great artists from Sunrise Festival, where I was over the weekend. We're going to start things off, though, with some music from El Taba. This features an artist called Nif, and the track is called Rattlesnake Whispers.
Hi baby, teaser, baby.
In the southwest section of Alabama, a town called Carrollton is a strange phenomenon. It goes like this.
How could anybody know? How could anybody know? Just which way the day would go.
Understand these things I say to you. Understand these thoughts I think. Let my mind be free of memory. Stand before the
You hear the desert voices and the whisper of the horses. The sun asks you to dance, and rattlesnakes are watching you before to hug you. You hear the desert voices and the whisper of the horses. The sun asks you to dance, and rattlesnakes are watching you before to hug you.
Understand these things I say to you. Understand these thoughts I think. Let my mind be free of memory. Stand before the
all the way from Paris, France. That was El Taba featuring Nif, and that track was called Rattlesnake Whispers. Now, on tonight's show, I'll be playing you music from Mr. Woodnote and Little Reese, who of course from Bristol, as well as a tune from the new Banzai Lab compilation. Later on, I'll be playing you some music from Ska Legends, Toots and the Maytals, and I'm closing the show with a great dub track from Zion Train. Now, don't forget, as always, you can get in touch with me on the show via Twitter. I am at DJ Awesome Wells, and if you'd like to talk about the show, then just go ahead and use that hashtag Rhymes and Riddims. Now, as well as the artists I already mentioned, I'll also be sharing with you some great music from artists who performed at Sunrise Festival. I'm going to kick that off now with some music from Disraeli and Down Low. This track is called Rise.
Shut up!
T-minus 90 seconds.
It's about a shift in perspective, really.
All systems are go. All systems are go.
20 miles above the surface. Listen.
Everybody move your molecule.
Little balloon take you saber mouth dog. Saying out, you pace around, taking out blocks. What about encapsulated human ways you're proud of? Shine like the bonnets down at Avonmouth docks. It's a short existence, man, think a minute on it. Some of us sweating, others chasing wiki profits. Summer of recession, got a case of shitty fosters. A case of colic, ache and drug-related witty problems. But we're taking little losses, constant living godless. Some of us rot in civil offices in little boxes. Others of us nibble after dinner lobster, sipping frosted vodkas, drinking crystal goblets for the things accomplished. If you're in, I'm on it. I'm feeling big today. Let's push this friggin' lyric business to the limits of it. Let's spray our faith across the city for the kids to clock it. It's not a product, it's a little bit of something honest. And that is rarer than you ever would believe, bruv. We sheeped up so very many shepherds have deceived us. Please, take a sheep there, please. Listen, these kids have written so much deep shit, you'll drown if you don't perceive it. They're getting close to Jesus, that's the power of proclaiming. The one power that's ours when it's taken. That have 1,000 ounces of uranium contained within the boundaries of cranium. To spray it from the mountains or from stadium stages. Say it in a blaze of 50 kilowatt lasers. Spin it to the cosmos till the gods taste it. Your phosphorescent volcanic blow the roof. Give me anecdotes, don't quote the mathematics, don't compute the God particle. Combine to form compounds, your life forms of electrified water. What now? Fuck it. Push it to the outskirts if possible. Galactic anarchy, everybody move your molecule. Rise, rise. Keep the moon ship rising, must rise. Something has died and you'll rise, so come rise. Kiddies and creatures have died, the sunrise is freaking godly wonder. These are your times, so come rise. Keep the moon ship rising, must rise. Something has died and you'll rise, so come rise. Kiddies and creatures have died, the sunrise is freaking godly wonder. These are your times, so come.
The engine's cut off. I felt myself floating out of the seat. I floated over to the window, and that's when it hit me. I'm in space. We're gonna turn the camera around and show you.
Faces traces of a truth you carry that I'd love to know. And I wish you'd tell me, but I have a hunch you won't. Cause it's safer innit, hid behind your puppet show. Hunch with your fist talking and your knuckles broke. Love don't protect you, but I bet 100 notes. Punch doesn't get Judy, he gets a bloody nose. So maybe just for once, Sonny, give the sun a go. Are you a shooting star or a running joke? Dickhead with your swagger, with your banner saying drugs are so wicked. With your mash up bladder flaccid as a punctured hope. In your grubby coat of shivers like it's one below. Saying where's the money, mother, where'd the money go? I'm on a hillock with the gullet full of ones and O's. Trying to conjure something dope for my country folk. Yelling fuck the front page, check your frontal lobe. Check the substances in which they cut your coat. Blood and injustice. And on another note, sun it's summer, street the streets in all your underclothes. Stuff your stomach, speak your peace before the summer goes. Speak your secret griefs and psychedelic colour code. Speak the lions that are lying in your undergrowth. They will keep you flying long after the clubs are closed. Cause we are giants similar to when the sun implodes. And truth has a sledgehammer for your funny bones. Rise, keep the moon ship rising, must rise. Something has died and you'll rise, so come rise. Kiddies and creatures of light, the sunrise is freaking godly wonder. These are your times, so come rise. Keep the moon ship rising, must rise. Something has died and you'll rise, so come rise. Kiddies and creatures of light, the sunrise is freaking godly wonder. These are your times, so come rise. Get up off your knees, and I said get up off your knees and kiddies and creatures of light, the sunrise is freaking godly wonder. These are your times to come rise.
Can't get me. I'm invincible. I've got my music on.
So that was Disraeli and Downlow, who performed at Sunrise Festival the weekend just gone. And that track is called Rise. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to see Disraeli and Downlow perform because I was working as an artist liaison for the festival, and it was so much fun. I got to meet so many great artists, but it did mean that I ended up missing a lot of live performances. Although obviously I have seen Disraeli perform before, and indeed performed at a gig that he was playing. But yeah, still a shame because I would have really liked to seen the work that he did with Down Low. Now, this next artist that I've got for you is Kev the Poet. Now, I didn't get to see his set, but I did have a good chat with him down at the Earth Heart Cafe during Sunrise Festival on the Sunday night, which was really, really fun. It was the only place that was still open, and everyone flocked to it. There was no music going on over the sound systems, but a bunch of people brought instruments down and had a little jam. And he played a bit of saxophone, which was fantastic. And we had people on hand drums and acoustic guitars and bongos, and it was just an awesome experience. Everyone was just jamming, and I joined in with some of the jams as well and did a bit of singing, which was really, really fun. But yeah, I got chatting to Kev for a little bit, and I want to share some of his music with you now. So this is a poem of his called Freedom. Check it out.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Remember when they gave Obama the Nobel Peace Prize just for being black? Now give him an impeachment just for being whack. Whether it's these politicians or those rapper clones, somebody please stop giving these liars microphones.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. What right do we have not to shine? Prove our genius and share our art, so share your hearts and shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. If you have freedom, don't abuse it. You can use it to shine a light on the lack of human rights of others and hope that you don't lose it. Some MCs are more concerned with moving units, but some people choose to build nuclear power stations months after Fukushima. A time traveller told me nobody's stupid, so they must either be evil or short-sighted, foolish. I try to keep my cool with volcanic lava spit, first world problems while other people live within the Gaza Strip. Ever wonder how a Palestinian feels, how a Tibetan feels? Lost homes, lost temples, while we still place our bets on wheels. Age of Aquarius, age of revealing. Well, let's reveal, get to the roots, bless the leaves. Now let's just deal. Take responsibility. Who am I oppressing? Who am I stressing? Yeah, and who am I blessing? Perhaps more importantly, count your blessings. Keep asking questions, then accept that you might not always get the answer that you're questioning. When answers seem hard and life's been testing, cycle back to positive and try to grow from the lesson. In no time at all, we'll transcend duality again. In no time at all, 'cause there's no time at all, my friend. Think about it. Now think about this. You ever wonder how a Native American feels about this? Maybe where you see American citizens, baby, a Native American sees descendants of white illegal immigrants, maybe. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. What right do we have not to shine? Prove our genius and share our art, so share your hearts and shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. The interests of the goddess got me passionate again, mad at Babylon. And then don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry. Hulk smash Babylon like spatula and mashed potato. See my electromagnetic aura and gasp a halo. It's like an angelic galactus set to blast at NATO, threatening from his lair inside a vast volcano. I'm a Nikolai Tesla who chose to spit ahead of my time like out of season roses, kid. I'm a Victor Schauberger, I'm a Wilhelm Wilhelm Reich. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. What right do we have not to shine creatively when other people would pay to see half the freedom we wake up to each day? We benefit from Western imperialism out of balance. Evidently I've had time and freedom to sharpen talents, but some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light. What right do we have not to shine? Prove our genius and share our art, so share your hearts and shine your light. Some people wake up each day to fight for rights. We've got more freedom than most, so shine your light.
They may take our lives, a necklace or but they'll never take our freedom!
Remember when they gave Obama a Nobel Peace Prize just for being black? Now give him an impeachment just for being whack. Whether it's these politicians or those rapper clones, somebody please stop giving these liars microphones.
Freedom! Freedom! See, a nigga like me don't play hate. I just stay away. This real hip hop and it don't stop till we get them crackers off the block and call it.
So that was Kev the Poet there with a track called Freedom. Obviously that little bit at the end was Dead Prez, It's Bigger Than Hip Hop, which I played on a fairly recent show actually. Don't forget, with all the shows that I do, that as well as being able to listen to them live, you can also stream and download them at your leisure. This is the 36th edition of Rhymes and Riddims, so there's 35 hours worth of great shows that you can go and listen to, and I hope that you do. Also, don't forget to like and share this show as much as possible. Get the word out, spread the word. Obviously, Sunrise was a fantastic opportunity for me to spread the word about what I do, and to meet a lot of great artists. And Kev the Poet, who I just played you, was one of them. And I thoroughly recommend you go and check out some of his stuff on SoundCloud. And if you get the opportunity, do go and see him live, because he is a fantastic performer. Now, I'm going to play you some local music from Mr. Woodnote and Little Reese. This particular track features Eva Lazarus, who some of you may know from Dub Mafia. This is a great track. It's called 1 and 2.
Yeah. Well, it's no mystery, down or diggity, or we drop a wickedy on any sort of symphony from Bristol to Italy. Do it unofficially, sound man trying to make a claim of the injury. Take your fingers up and show the government a victory. Pip sweet speak, rip the beak off the Twitter feed. Kinda let the only like a simile. Deal with the matter, that's up a skippity. Ill with it proper, we're rocking on the sickest beats. We do it old school, or make history. Fuck the industry, hobble this way, drag yourself out your misery. Hang in the periphery, glittery as Mr. T. See the boats. I need a crew to sink the feet to the high seas. Drink a ton of rum and sing with me. Roll us up a split for free. Load the cannons up and load these fuckers in the smithereens. 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back again. We got 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10
drop it back again.
Yo, run for cover cause we're bombing like a graph writer. Fat liners use a bit of color, make the craft brighter. Spray K's with the stories from the campfire, make the sky blue. We gotta get our hands higher. We need witnesses, see the way we're killing this. Lose a little focus, read the hidden images. Frivolous to vividness, everything is limitless. Time to get the balance right through innocence and wickedness. On a mission, border tradition. Fresher than the drawings on the walls of the kitchen. Storm your position when I warn optimism. Form compositions that reform the commission like you read braille. To the details we illustrate. Put it all in every last P on the dinner plate. You can lay your eyes feast while we stimulate, manipulate the light inside your mind till it pixelates. 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back again. We got 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got
3 and 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
If you turn up late and then
9 and 10 we'll drop it back.
again. Konnichiwa, hi, hello, hello,
Wagwan.
Get yourself a your seat and get your body
Rock on.
This beat is double banging, love it long time. As a whistle of a beat, lick it, taste it, yum, yum. Sweet like honey, I'm insane for that. Crazy for the music, I'm a maniac. Can I control my body, Ritalin, Prozac. Wash it down with rum and ginger beer and I'm still tap. Yo, hype, can't calm down. Feel so drunk that I'm spinning out. I'm seeking double, Gemini vision. You're all speed and no precision. And we go sugar, honey, iced tea. This is so good to me. Yeah, sugar, honey, iced tea. This is so good to me.
1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back again. We got 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back again. We got 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back again. We got 1 and 2 like we're supposed to do. We got 3 and 4 if you want some more. 5, 6, 7, 8 if you turned up late. And then 9 and 10 we'll drop it back. Yeah.
So that was Mr. Woodnote and Little Reese. That track featured Eva Lazarus from Dub Mafia, and it was called 1 and 2. Now, obviously, when I was at Sunrise Festival, I met loads of great artists. Please do go and check out Mr. Woodnote and Little Reese. They weren't playing at Sunrise Festival, neither was Dub Mafia from Eva Lazarus from Dub Mafia, but I thoroughly recommend you go and check out their stuff. They're fantastic. To be honest, if you live in Bristol and you wander around the town centre, you're more than likely to see Mr. Woodnote and Little Reese busking. They are fantastic. That's how I first came across them, and they're definitely worth checking out. Dub Mafia also I've played on the show plenty of times before, and they're fantastic. Do go and check them out. But yeah, as I was saying, with Sunrise Festival, obviously I met lots and lots of bands, and because I was artist liaison, that was my job there, was to get the bands from A to B and make sure that they got to the stages on time. They had all the equipment they need and everything else. So I've got a bunch of EPs, and a bunch of bands have said they're going to send me links to their EPs and stuff as well. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you so much music that is totally hot right now. So do keep it tuned. Do keep your browsers tuned to Spreaker.com/DJ Awesome Wells. Now, the next artist I'm going to play for you is another one who performed at Sunrise Festival. I had to shift some of his gear, but I didn't actually get to see him perform, and I really wish I had, because he's a very talented young man. This is MC Xander, and the artist is called Message in the Rose. absolutely sensational stuff there from MC Xander. That track is called Message in the Rose. Now, don't forget, if you are an artist of any kind, if you're a DJ or a solo artist, or you're in a band and you feel that you have music that would be appropriate for this show, or indeed any of the other shows that I do, then please feel free to get in touch with me. You can email me. My email address is pushingunderground@hotmail.co.uk. I can't tell you how many amazingly talented artists have got in touch with me this way, and it's been fantastic just always having new and fresh music to share with you guys. So even if you've never spoken to me before, if this is your first time listening to the show, you stumbled upon it randomly somehow, and you're an aspiring performer, or you've got some material that you want to share, then please just get in touch with me, and I would be happy to share your music with the world. Now, this next act that I'm going to play for you is called Sparks. Now, he featured when I saw Dr. Syntax and the Mouse Outfit, which was the only artist that I intentionally got time off for, because I'm a big fan of Dr. Syntax and indeed the Mouse Outfit. And Sparks was emceeing with them as well, and he was absolutely fantastic. So I feel I have to share some of his music with you. Obviously, I'll be featuring some more music from the Mouse Outfit in future shows. I got chatting to their keyboardist, and he's a really, really lovely bloke. I did also get to meet Benny Huge himself, Dr. Syntax, which was fantastic. And I'm hoping to get a radio ident from him in the near future that I'll be able to play on the show, which is for me a big deal, because Dr. Syntax is just an amazing artist, as I'm sure any regular listeners to this show will attest, because I play his music on here all the time. So yeah, here is Sparks with Smokin' Ganja.
Ganja, weed, green, sitting from seed. Wrap a little up and then breathe. I stay red, bedtime for said guy, but I ain't in. Nah, I ain't that. So you better be prepared, man, you better be ready. When you sat down, chilling up, pat down, billing up, fed round the corner and you just wrapped a Billy Blunt, silly cunt, when you get jacked by the Babylon. Big bunch of vagabonds, clock twice and wasted, they can add it on. I've had enough, look stressed, be adding on. And in turn, it makes me wanna carry on. So don't come to me and try tell me stop. Why don't you go? I make my mind up. Weed is a release, believer like Zuh. We be getting deep to beats, even when I'm not smoking ganja. Take a little sip of them, then sensilia. Relax your mind, natural healer. Still a cup of chai with bad vibes and make you feel I just want a choice, but they got me running nowhere. Hey, yeah, we be smoking ganja. Straight up talking ganja. We be rolling them, steady flick molding them. Hey, but when you're smoking ganja, you be open to attack. So, be prepared for the day when the Fetty one come check ya. Yo, man, I got the chronic, I be dunning it up. Give me the reason, let me bust a big bad man's up. We're gonna rip the flip modes, no fancy trust. We spread love up in the place, keep the ante up. I'm on a level above and I'm still blazing. You be rolling with eights to be on chasing, so don't be silly with it and carry your bag of bags out. Going off, get gripped and then you laugh now. Nah, dog, nothing apart from a trip to the box with a pudding. Get locked in with Tintin and his woody who's winking at you funny. Looking to get intimately gully. Please, I ain't down with them ting there. Got my eyes set on the stay up, reach the next layer. Steady blazing, hazing up rooms with a booker that you can't compare. I'm smoking ganja. Take a little sip of them, then sense of me. Yeah, relax your mind, natural healer. Still a cup of try with bad vibes and make you feel I just want a choice, but they got me running away. Yo, yeah, we be smoking ganja. Straight up talking ganja. We be rolling them, steady flick molding them. Hey, but when you're smoking ganja, you be open to attack. So, be prepared for the day when the Fetty one come check ya. Yo, you better not see that coming. Feel like I want to take back. Feel like I want to take back.
great stuff there from Sparks. It's a catchy little tune called Smoking Ganja. He was a fantastic performer live as well. Obviously, Dr. Syntax really fills the stage with his presence, but Sparks definitely held his own there as well, and they played off each other so well. And the Mouse Outfit are just a fantastic live band. I thoroughly recommend, if you get a chance, that you go and see those three groups, individuals, if you will, perform. The Mouse Outfit are fantastic, Dr. Syntax is great, and Sparks is great. All of them together is just a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned. So definitely go and check out some of Sparks' music. Like I say, that track was called Smoking Ganja. Now, the next track that I've got for you is from the Banzai Lab compilation that recently came out. This is Le Loop, and the track is called Fat Baby, and it's a mashup of Mos Def and the Heptones. Check this out, this is awesome.
Petit canard, va. T'aimerais bien t'ébrouiller dans mes nuits avec ta petite pine toute fine, hein? Sauf que si tu fort comme tu causes, il va falloir éditer la notice.
Man, dope. I was in love with this girl, dude. I was so up, dude. Tell you, man. Shit is wild, man. Well, she's some, let me tell you about her. Yo, and she came with the same type game, the type of girl giving out the fake cell phone and name. Big fame, she like catching big things. Dual ship, money clip, phone flip the 6 range. And seen her on the app, spotted her more than once. Ass so fat that you can see her from the front. She spot me like paparazzi. Shot me a glance and that Catwoman stands with the fat booty pants. Hot damn, what's your name, love? Where you came from? Neck and wrist laced up, very little makeup. The swims at the Reebok gym, tone your frame up. And sugar and spice, the only thing that you made up. I tried to play it low key, but couldn't keep it down. Asked her to dance and she was like, yo, I'm leaving now. An hour later, sounds from Jamaica. She sipping Chris straight out, skanking, winding her waist up. Most fans throwing the jam, for Reed is on the stand. Big things is in the plan. The brother Big Moon makes space for me to move in here. Yo, this my man Most, baby, let me introduce. I turn around. You was the same pretty bird who I had priorly observed, trying to play me for the herd. Shocked to sell, she couldn't get it together. I just played along and pretended I never met her. How you feeling? No, I'm fine. My name is Mons, I'm Sharice. I heard so much good about you, it's nice to finally meet. He moved to the booth, reserved for crew especially, and Honey Love ended up sitting directly next to me. I'm type polite, but now I'm looking at her skeptically. Cause baby girl got all the right weaponry. Designer fabric, shoes and accessories. Chinky eyes, sweet voices fucking with me mentally. Be conversated, made her laugh, yeah, you know me, bro. Even though I know the stilo, she wild, sweet, yo. I'm about to murk, I say peace to the family. She hop up like, how you gonna leave before you dance with me? She blew my whole head with that dude. I was like, what? Touched on my eyelids, the room fell silent. She walked away smiling, singing Gregory Isaacs like if I don't have you. Showing me a tan line and a tattoo, playing Sade, sweetest taboo, burning candles. All my other plans got canceled. Man, I smashed it like an Idaho potato. She called me at my jail, come now, I can't say no. Jeans and tree trunks, rocking a peak from cocking her knees up. Champion lover, not ease up. 3 months, she call, I feel I'm running a fever. 6 months, I'm telling her I desperately need her. 9 months, 2 life symptoms with shorty not around. I need more than to knock it down, I'm really trying to lock it down.
Et l'autre là, le limeur fou, 3 pompes de lime pour obtenir un rictus.
C'est un petit peu médisant.
So that was Loop with Fat Baby, which is, of course, a mashup of Mos Def and the Heptones, which I think worked really, really well. So that is from the Banzai Lab compilation. If you type in Banzai Lab onto Bandcamp, you can find their compilations on there. And obviously you can pay whatever you want for it, as you can with a lot of things on Bandcamp. So yeah, go check out that compilation. It's fantastic. I've only had a chance to listen to a little bit of it, but that particular track really stood out to me, and I thought it should be played on the show, as it's a lovely mixture of both ska and hip-hop. Now, I'm going to play you a little bit of reggae from Black Uhuru. This track is called System, and it's from the album Unification. Check it out. From the album Unification, which was released back in 1998. That was Black Uhuru with System. Now, I found it really, really strange being back in the real world, as it were, post-festival. Obviously, at Sunrise Festival, I'm not sure how many of you guys have been, but it is a fantastic festival. It's one of my absolute favourites. It's so friendly and so nice. Nice is such a weak word to describe it, but it really is. You know that you can just go up to people and chat to them, and no one's going to have a problem. It's, in the real world, if you go up to a stranger and start speaking to them, largely you get looked at slightly strangely and regarded as a bit of a weirdo. But at Sunrise, you could just, you could go up to someone, excuse me, mate, have you got a Rizzler? How's it going? You enjoying the festival? And you get chatting to people and you'd find out a bit about them. And I have to say, almost all the people I met at Sunrise were crew. I don't know how many people were actually punters there, because almost everyone seemed to be working something, whether they were, working the hog roast stand or selling water, or working as artist liaison as I was, or doing, driving or stewarding or something like that. But everyone was just so friendly and lovely. And, I think it's just because everyone knows they have a certain common interest, the love of music and a love of festivals. I honestly didn't meet a single person there who I didn't like. Obviously, there were some people who were, completely fucked up on drugs, which was more like entertainment than anything else. But still, even the people who were really fucked up ended up getting looked after. No one just kind of left them in a puddle to deal with themselves. It was just a really lovely community. I honestly wish I could do it every weekend, although that probably would kill me if I did. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to play you some music now from Toots and the Maytals. This is Time Tough.
I go to bed, but sleep won't come. Get up in the night, I couldn't stand my feeling. No. Early in the morning, oh mercy, it's just the same situation. Knocking upon my door. I've got 400 months rent to pay, and I can't find a dollar. Let me tell you, time talk. Everything is on the side. It's so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Time talk. Everything is going higher and higher, higher and higher. This league cannot bear it. I'm but a league and all is standing now. They're crying night and day, louder and louder. Nobody to help them in their way. I've got 400 months rent to pay, and I can't find a dollar. Let me tell you, time talk. Everything is out of sight. It's so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Time hard. Everything is going
So that was Toots and the Maytals with Time Tough, which came from the album In the Dark, which was released back in 1974. I think that's probably the oldest track that I've played on today's show. But yeah, that's a great tune, isn't it? Real catchy stuff. Now, I just had a look at the listenership for some of the shows while that song was playing, and I noticed that we've massively gone over the goal that I was trying to get for the most recent Electro Swing episode. I'm not sure if all of you guys know about this, because obviously I know not everyone listens to all of the shows that I do, but I said recently that if we managed to get over 250 listens on the most recent episode of Swing Brother Swing, which was an Electro Swing special, then I would start making Swing Brother Swing and Electro Swing special every week. And we've had 277 listens. So thank you very much to everyone who really, really wants an Electro Swing show now. I've got a lot more work to do, which is awesome. I'm well happy about that. I'm a big fan of Electro Swing, as a lot of you guys know. And so yeah, weekly Electro Swing shows now, guys. That's awesome. For those of you who really like the traditional swing and jazz and rock and roll and blues that I've been playing on that show, every so often I'll do a special going back to the roots and play that kind of music, the original tracks and original recordings. So fear not if you're a big fan of the old school stuff and not a big fan of the new school electro swing, new jazz, vintage remix stuff. So yeah, I think that probably has something to do with the fact that when I was at Sunrise Festival, I met Chris Tofu, who is of course one of the biggest names in electro swing, and I did mention the radio show to him. So I'm guessing he probably shared the link around some, because the listenership for that particular show has jumped incredibly just in the last hour. So there we go. Awesome stuff. Now, I've got time for 2 more tracks before the end of the show, and they're both great dub tunes. This first one comes to you from Abba Shanti I, and it's called Crowning the King. So that was ABBA Shanty I with a great tune called Crowning the King. Now, we've got time for just one more tune before the end of the show. As it is, we're already going to overrun anyway, but I hope I can trouble you guys for a couple of extra minutes of your time to hear this last track. This is Zion Train with Dub Power, and it goes like this.
Struggling to control now, I shall levitating, 'cause Jack is on my side.
So that was Zion Train with a track called Dub Power. And that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you ever so much to everyone who joined me live. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you also to everyone who listened in after the fact as well. It means an awful lot to me. Don't forget to give the episode a like as well, because every like makes me smile even wider. Eventually, the top of my head will probably fall off with the amount of likes that the shows have had. That's not too convoluted a kind of an idea. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I do really, really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Faceful of Metal, which is, of course, my rock, metal, punk, and alternative show. And then that's at 6 p.m. And then don't forget to tune in on Thursday for Swing Brother Swing, which is at 7 p.m. and is now an electro swing show. So hooray for that. I'm really, really pleased about that. Thank you so much to everyone who made the last episode of Swing Brother Swing so popular. I really appreciate it. So we're going to be doing an electro swing show every week now, which is fantastic. I've got so much more to share with you guys over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be an exciting time for Pushing Underground Radio. Obviously, I've got lots of artists sending me EPs and albums and stuff. And there's just lots of exciting things that are going to be happening, so it's going to be really good. Thank you ever so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show, and as always, I love you all.
You're listening to Pushing Underground Radio with DJ Awesome Wells.